Meteorologist Jeremy Lewan in the backyard looking ahead to our Friday forecast.
It's going to be a frosty Friday morning, Scott, with temperatures down in the 20s. This might be the coldest night we've seen so far, likely getting down into the upper 20s here in Scranton. We've gotten below the freezing mark, but not quite that far below the freezing mark here in Scranton. We're already down into the 20s for our highest elevations, Lopez down in the 20s, and we're no longer dealing with the winds. So that's helping us to cool off too. When you have clear skies, all of that heat that happens during the daytime with the sunshine warming things up at the surface escapes out to space, and with the clear skies and the calm winds, we lose a lot of that heat much quicker. So we don't have any of the winds. We did have them yesterday, of course, and we had a lot of storm reports come in. All of the down trees, you can see all of the boxes here on this map indicates a down tree or a wind gust over 40 or 50 miles per hour. And here are just some of the pictures that came in from our viewers of the damage. This came in from Old Forge in Lackawanna County. This big old tree and all of the soil attached with it came crashing down yesterday when those storms rolled through. Pittston saw some damage when a tree fell on a fence in Luzerne County, and wow, this picture speaks for itself. Josh, I'm glad everything's okay there in your house, despite the hole in your ceiling as a branch came crashing through in Dalton. Wow. That was significant winds. We will see windy conditions again tomorrow. It was windy this morning, but it won't be quite as windy as it was last night. Gusts across the region into the 50-mile-per-hour range today, this morning, into the 30s and 40s. Tomorrow, again, into the 30 to 40-mile-per-hour range, and that can cause damage, just not as widespread as what we saw last night. Winds right now, far cry from where they were yesterday, less than 10 miles per hour. We've got a beautiful clear sky, perfect views of the stars and the full moon tonight. We're at 34 degrees, east-southeast winds at only 6 miles per hour here in Scranton, and temperatures were not warm today by any means. We were close to 10 degrees below average here in Scranton at 49 as a high, only topped out at 45 for Mount Pocono, and only 9 degrees warmer there in Williamsport at 54. Temps now into the 20s in Lopez, Thornhurst, Lake Harmony. We're in the 20s in Pleasant Mountain, Storuca too. Low 30s for Stillwater and Forkston. Warmest spot on the map right now, only 38 degrees in Lewisburg. Will easily drop into the 20s for most of us tonight. We're anywhere from 12 to 22 degrees cooler than we were 24 hours ago, and that's because we have these clear skies allowing us to cool off to space. They won't remain clear for long. By the time we get to morning time, already noticing some increasing cloud cover ahead of this system that's on the way in. It'll start to get its act together and bring us a chance for some spotty to widespread showers tomorrow afternoon and evening. So tonight, clear up until I'd say 3 or 4 in the morning. By the time you're going to school or work, you should see more clouds in the sky. We remain dry throughout the whole morning, but increasing cloud cover throughout the day. First few rain showers by 5, 6 o'clock in central PA. Could be some downpours. They make their way into eastern PA by 8 or 9, and then they linger there over eastern PA with maybe even a quick downpour for central PA until around midnight, and then we clear things out for Saturday. As far as rainfall amounts, we're not expecting much, just a few hundredths of an inch to a few tenths the further west you live. And we do have that full moon tonight, overnight low 27 degrees. Remember, that full moon is called the Beaver Moon and is the biggest and brightest since 2019. Definitely worth seeing. It appears 14% bigger and 30% brighter than a moon that is at its furthest point in its orbit from Earth. There's your 7-day forecast. We're much warmer for the weekend. Saturday's definitely the better of the 2 weekend days with no risk for rain. We have more widespread showers on Sunday, and then our temperatures come crashing down, Scott, into the 40s for highs and 20s for lows. Could even see our first flurries on Tuesday morning.
Well, that's just swell.
Yep, it is the beginnings of the winter to come.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Yep.
I think.